Public garden construction plan beside the Nile River Bank. 1. Project overview. Objective: to create a vibrant public garden along the Nile River Bank that serves as a recreational space, a community hub, and a habitat for local wildlife while enhancing the natural beauty of the river environment. Location: specify the exact site along the Nile, highlighting nearby landmarks or communities. 2. Research and analysis. Site analysis. Soil quality. Conduct tests to assess pH, nutrient levels, and drainage capabilities specific to riverbank conditions. Topography: evaluate the natural contours and elevation changes along the riverbank for optimal garden design. Network survey and precise leveling are essential. Climate conditions: analyze local weather patterns, including seasonal flooding, to inform plant selection and garden layout. Existing flora and fauna: inventory native plant species and wildlife along the Nile to enhance biodiversity in the garden. Surveys: conduct surveys and public meetings to gather input on desired features such as picnic areas, walking paths, and educational spaces. Environmental impact assessment: evaluate potential impacts on local ecosystems, particularly aquatic life in the Nile. 3. Terms of reference (TOR). Scope of work: detailed design requirements including landscaping, MEP services, and sustainability features, including field statistics for expected visitors in peak times, people behavior to obtain design criteria and requirements. Budget: itemized budget detailing costs for materials, labor, and maintenance specific to riverbank conditions. Project timeline with key milestones, including flood season considerations. Plan should consider the milestone seasons along with project construction stages to avoid expected constraints. Stakeholders: identify stakeholders, including local government, community groups, environmental organizations, and river management authorities. 4. Design. Conceptual design. Layout: create a detailed site plan with zones for different areas, e.g. picnic spots, walking trails, gardens. Planting areas: design for seasonal interest and biodiversity using native plants that thrive in riparian environments. Plant selection: focus on native and drought-resistant species that can withstand riverbank conditions. Include plants that benefit local wildlife, such as pollinators and birds. Sustainability features: rainwater harvesting. Systems designed to capture and utilize rainwater for irrigation. Accessibility: ensure all paths, facilities, and amenities are ADA compliant and accessible to all visitors. 5. Construction details. Site preparation: clearing, remove debris, invasive species, and unwanted vegetation to prepare the site.
Grading: level the site while considering natural drainage patterns to prevent flooding.
Hardscaping: paths and walkways. Use durable materials like permeable pavers or stabilized gravel to prevent erosion. Design paths that wind naturally along the riverbank for scenic views. Patios and gathering areas: incorporate seating areas with benches and tables using materials resistant to moisture and decay. Fencing: Type. Choose materials that blend with the natural environment, such as wooden or natural stone fencing. Some public gardens use decorative blocks or decorative fences to express the city's characterized personality. Design. Ensure the fence complements the garden's aesthetic while providing safety from the riverbank. Garden access points. Design gates that allow easy access while maintaining security. Six, MEP services. Mechanical, electrical, plumbing. Mechanical systems. Irrigation. Install an automated irrigation system that utilizes river water where appropriate, adhering to environmental regulations. Electrical systems. Lighting. Install solar-powered path lighting and feature lighting for trees and sculptures to enhance nighttime visibility. In some gardens, lighting interlock and decorative flooring are used to give the garden a distinctive character. Power outlets. Provide outlets in gathering areas for community events and activities. We can spend Sham el Nessim here, and eating fasik would be more enjoyable. Plumbing systems. Restroom facilities. Design with low-flow fixtures. Ensure proper waste management systems that consider river proximity. Water features. Include fountains or ponds with circulation and filtration systems that enhance aesthetics while promoting aquatic life. 7. Internal contents, amenities, restrooms, accessible gender-neutral facilities with hand sanitizers and baby-changing stations. Shelters, pavilions. Covered areas with tables and benches for community gatherings and picnics. Play areas. Durable play structures designed for various age groups, made from safe, weather-resistant materials. Community gardens. Designated plots for residents to grow vegetables and flowers, including compost bins for organic waste. Landscaping. Diverse planting areas. Group plants, according to their water and sunlight needs, emphasize native species to reduce maintenance. Mulching. Use organic mulch to retain moisture and suppress weeds, enhancing aesthetics. Educational features. Signage. Informational signs about local flora, fauna, and river ecology. Workshops. Designate spaces for community workshops on gardening, ecology, and conservation. This is related to community culture. 8. Additional considerations. Sustainability. Implement composting areas for organic waste and promote sustainable gardening practices. Use recycled materials when possible in pathways and structures. Community engagement. Volunteer programs. Encourage local volunteers for planting days and garden maintenance. Seasonal events. Organize events such as river cleanups, garden fairs, and educational workshops to create public opinion in favor of preserving the environment and spreading a green culture. 10. Evaluation and feedback. Post-construction assessment. Gather community feedback through surveys and public meetings. Monitoring. Track plant growth, visitor usage, and overall satisfaction to make necessary adjustments. The length of the Nile River within Egyptian borders is approximately 1,130 kilometers. This stretch forms part of its total length of 6,650 kilometers, extending from the Egyptian-Sudanese border in the north through Lake Nasser to the Nile Delta and its mouth in the Mediterranean Sea.
Subscribe and share.